Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
So, again, if y'all want to sit down and work it out, I don't even want to be a part of that project that y'all doing. I don't really understand what it is. But I feel like 50, Cam, me, if together we show that we can be beefing, pause, and then come together and maybe do a TV show together, something different. Or a movie or something, just showing the world that we can work together. And we would prove everyone wrong. They love us tearing each other down, and I'm not doing that shit.
Wow. Dame spoke back, man. 50 spoke early this morning and said F Dame. Well, Dame spoke back this afternoon and said F 50. So, OG, you there?
Man, I'm right here.
OG,
Listen, I'm listening to this hypocrisy.
well, he did. He tried to. And the clip I just showed was just an earlier clip of where he tried to apologize to him. He said, "I would do a paid in full deal, or I would do something with a movie or series with y'all, but not with them." And that's what he said. But he also said this on his tweet. Dame tweeted back at 50 and added 50. He added 50 on this and said, peace is always better. He said, 50 Cent, peace is always better for our culture, but we always want to tear our culture down. So we obviously know who you work for. You don't want to lead by example and show the culture that we could lead together because they're paying you. I'm not playing those games. I'm not a pawn in another man's culture game. I lost a lot of respect for you, bro. We could lead by example, but you'd rather continue with the stupid algorithm. You want them to laugh at us. You're helping them to take us down. I'm not going to be a part of it. Keep playing if you want to, but I'm not going to engage in being a puppet anymore. And anyone to me that laugh at that stupid ish of civil war between cultures is weak, and I'm not effing with it. They always sent us to tear each other down, and we know now that it's you. Peace, my brother. I'm still not going to fight with you, but my defense game is really good. If you want to talk, call Daniel. And then he added Daniel, man. And I want to give, hey, listen, man, Dame, he snapped back at 50 real this evening because he's like, man, I tried to come at you with peace because I know the culture being torn down in this. And OG, I just don't see why do you think 50 didn't? Why do you think 50 didn't accept it?
Peace. Let me tell you the truth about what Lame Dash just did. Lame Dash just made a sorry excuse trying to play the victim again. Now here's a man talking about not tearing down the culture. He got on the Breakfast Club or whatever that club was, and the first thing he did, he called the host a homosexual, another black man. He was on there with his eye with a patch on and teeth out his mouth, bashing Cameron and Jay-Z. He's never said one thing about Leon Cohen or Greg Morrison, the ones that put him out of the music business and tore his business down. White America, he's been samboing and trying to lay blame on other black men that are powerful. And when he tries to make, wasn't it last week, he says that he made the movie and nobody could take it from him, and he indicating that 50 Cent didn't have any rights to anything. Now this week, he's talking about let's collaborate. So which way you have it? That's the pot calling the kettle black. You've been doing nothing but bashing the culture since you lost your $35 million. So now where do you come all of a sudden? You want to be Martin Luther King and all of us get together? No, partner, you're through.
Wow. And that's how you feel? OG, let me just go on and be the first to tell you that I agree with you in a lot of stuff that you said. But I am going to say, I wish that it didn't have to be this way. But, I mean, you know, when he should have knew 50 was going to come like this, because 50 don't even play no, hey, I'm going to be cool with you type game when it come down to it. So I don't think, I guess he thought him and Cameron was tighter than that they could figure this thing out and maybe 50 would join in. But now I think he's made himself look a little bit ridiculous with him trying to figure out ways to bring them together when they're totally against it. And again, a key point you said that made me think about it was the Breakfast Club interview. Because when he went on there, he did say a lot of things and did a lot of things for clickbait. Just like when I just dropped to Steve Harvey, when Steve Harvey said you go on these podcasts for views and likes, and he was on a podcast getting views and likes. So, you know, it's a trip. You say, well, we don't supposed to talk about another man. But when you take on the role as a journalist and do what we're doing here, you're just reporting what's going on in the culture, just like a magazine would, just like anybody else would talk about different situations that's happening. It's just visuals to it now. And so now people that report stuff or talk about stuff like I do, oh, you talking about another man and no, it's a report. It's telling you what's going on moment by moment. If we don't do it, somebody else is going to do it and benefit off our culture. And that's why I trip off of everybody that including Dame. If you say, oh man, we don't do this, we bashing our culture. No, we're reporting on situations with people who's supposed to be upstream. If you don't want to be talked about, stay off the damn internet. I think Denzel does a good job at that. Samuel Jackson does a good job at that. There's a lot of different people who don't get on the internet because they don't want to smoke. And they don't want to smoke, so they try to stay out the limelight as much as possible. There's a lot of celebrities that do that. But the ones who choose to jump up here and rah-rah, whether it's 50, who's basically talking from another country right now and talking down on whoever, whether it's Cameron jumping on here talking about he booking people, fake booking people, whether it's Dame Dash just talking about, hey man, I just got on that revolt, I'm the chairman. But really not, I mean, you don't hear no more about it. You're giving us content. So I don't think it slows down. So that's for the people who talk about the fact, and I don't know where this come from, about y'all talking about another man. It's just reporting on situations where people are in the limelight. Hell, people put me on these damn things now. So get used to it. People talking about other people that pretty much get themselves in the algorithm. It's just like the news stations. Y'all ain't never said about the news, but it's kind of like what OG say. It's cause they don't look like us. He would say it a different way, but I say it's cause they don't look like us. Y'all let them do whatever they want to do to us. Go ahead, OG. I'm get off my soapbox.
My whole point is that some people aren't as forgiving. It's just like, we'll take, for instance, and not personalizing, but personalizing. It was just like, Jimmy the Cricket, after all the ranting and raving he did, if Charlie comes to you and talk about let's get together, would you do it?
Who, me?
Yes.
I don't have no reason to do it. I crossed that bridge already.
No. My point is this. With everything that's went on with Charleston White, would you want to collaborate with him?
No, I've outgrown that.
Now, that's the whole thing. Now, Dame Dash then went through his whole exploration, did a Charleston White on another level when he was big time and he was shitting on people. And do you think now that them people up, they done forgot about it? All the people that you claim that he helped, do you know the price they had to pay and the rhetoric they had to listen to dealing with this weirdo?
Now that's where I disagree with you. If he helped them, they should pay it forward.
So this is a thing that it's some things that you do that will never be forgotten, good or bad. So you have to be careful. My grandmother used to say, the same people you see going up, you'll have to see the same people coming down.
Your grandma was right.
And so now for you getting on here, making a testimony about the culture, you're trying to get on the culture right now to get a leg hold on somebody else's plate.
Well, OG, like I said, I agree with you on the fact of everybody's playing the algorithm game. I don't think nobody's not playing it. Anytime you jump on a podcast, anytime you put yourself in that seat of that limelight and you get on that, it's just some people do it better than others, and then other blacks or other people get jealous of the people who do it better than them. And I think that's happening a lot too. And people, oh man, man, why is he doing this? He doing something similar to me, or why is this one doing this? OG need to go. That's all hater talk. You trying to figure out a way to hate on something that you can't control because it has nothing to do with you. You want to be able to, you wish you could do it. You wish you had what that person have, else you wouldn't be talking about them. If you're talking about them, it's because it's for a reason. They remind you of what either you want to be or what you wish to be, or also what you had talked about being and you didn't make it. So a lot of time when you see these, especially, and I hate to say this about we got a lot of dope people that follow Boss Talk, but we got a lot of lame people that follow too. And that you got the good, you got to take the bitter with the sweet, the good with the bad. The one with no profile picture that gets on there and say blah blah, but you ain't got the courage enough to even put your own face up, and your houses look dirty. But I don't trip on y'all, and you're talking crazy about somebody else, whether it be me or OG or whoever. You got, his old song say, sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Because at the end of the day, I think your sweeper broke. But enough about that. Let's get back to Dame Dash, man. Dame Dash clapped back today. I think he did it in Dame Dash fashion. He tweeted it out. He posted it, letting 50 Cent know it's F you too. And I'm not going to talk back and forth with you. And we know you done sold out the culture the way that you coming back at me with this. That's what he said, OG. Now, whether you like that or not, that's what he said. He's standing on that. He responding to 50 Cent.
Wait a minute. He said it. He's not standing on it because he's already illustrated what a liar he was when he got on the Breakfast Club and claimed that he owned Revolt.
So he said he was a chairman on Revolt. Don't do that.
Excuse me?
Said he was a chairperson on there.
He claimed he says he was independent. He wasn't working for anybody. That's what he said. I listened to it again. Then he went into it that he was a chairman, and now he's no man at all.
OG, he is something, man. He did a lot for the culture, man.
He ain't got nothing.
Yeah, shout out to Dame Dash, who if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have Jay-Z, you wouldn't have Kanye, you wouldn't have Kevin Hart, you wouldn't have, if you take Dame Dash out of the picture, you don't have a Cameron, you don't have a Dipset, you don't have no you don't have them. It affects their careers. It affects their careers if Dame Dash don't put his hand in it, and you know that.
You cannot deny my destiny. With you or without you, I'm gonna be. They got where they were through their talent. All he had was money. I told you on the initial that he came and tried to give Def Jam $300,000 to put Jay-Z on. He wasn't talented. He just had the money. And they turned right around and got Foxy Brown, and Foxy Brown put him in the game.
Yeah.
So some things in the element, it just works for itself. And just because you're there, it doesn't make you the inventor of the element. It's going to go on. Cameron would have been Cameron. Jay-Z is going to be Jay-Z.
No, I don't agree with that. No. They wouldn't have been. He had to be in the mix of them. He had to be in the mix of them. This was their destiny, OG. They got a destiny, and that destiny had Dame Dash written all over it. Now, you might not agree with that, but to me, he did what he supposed to do.
One thing about it, I don't believe nobody can write me out of my destiny, and I don't care what nobody say. Just like Shaheed Muhammad, when we're dead and gone, you'll see little minions of me running around if I put the right work in. It's no lame dashes around. There's JCs, there are Camerons, there's 50 Cents, but there's no lame dash.
Listen to this statement he said. Listen to what he said. But I'm not going to engage in being a puppet for anyone.
He's already a puppet.
Yeah, that laughs at the stupid-ish of Civil War. I agree with him 100%. We can't just be every time we talk about each other. Where's the where? Yeah, but again, it's hard for me to take him serious because a lot of the same things that he's saying things against now, he's been a part of before. So that's the part that's throwing me off. You know what I mean? But I'm a Dame Dash fan regardless of what if he mixes words up. He's gotten a little older. He's definitely been through a lot, and definitely I'm a 50 Cent fan as well. I can like both of them. I can like Cameron as well. I can like Jim Jones as well. And I also can come back down here and like UGK and all the rest of these people. So at the end of the day, you don't have to pick a choice, man. You don't have to pick between the two.
No. What, excuse me, you're not Mr. Sharpton today. Now you're Rodney King. Can we just get off?
Check it, man. Y'all heard OG. That's his. At the sound of his voice, y'all know what he means and you know what his choice is. We read what Dame said. Dame said, now I'm taking, pretty much Dame said, I'm taking back my apology and you want to play that game, but I'm not going to keep on going back and forth with you. Kick your feet, 50 Cent. 50 Cent did shut him down this morning, laughed at him in 50 Cent fashion. Guys, but hey, man, when does this end? Dame is trying to end this thing. Is it going to keep going and keep going? I think it keeps going because Cameron is pretty much the one that pretty much put that key in 50's back to have him even do that this morning. But guys, if you're still watching, guys, make sure you check out the next interview that's coming up right along here. I want to say it's about, Steve Harvey and the stuff he dealt with. When it come down to Cat Williams in that interview that did more numbers than any interview on the internet to this day. Guys, get in the comments. Let us know what you think. Download Boss Talk 101 app. This your boy CEO and my boy OG Pyru. Boss Talk 101 review.
That's right.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.